Hello everybody, it's Schokti here, just here to check in before 7.2 drops this week, Tuesday, March 28th, and I thought I would go over a few of the things that I have done in prep for the patch so that I can make things a little bit more efficient for myself once the patch actually drops. So the most important thing to me in this patch coming up is the ability to fly. Because, quite frankly, I have some gorgeous flying mounts, and I just love flying, and I want to be able to use them. So, let's go over the few things that I've done. Like I said, the first thing is flying. So in order to get flying, if you haven't done this already, you need to be finishing the Pathfinder achievement, which is the Broken Isles Pathfinder. Part 1 is the only one that you can do at this time, so I realize it's only a couple of days away, but try and get as close as you can to get that one done, to get that portion of the achievement. So Diplomat, getting all your factions to Revered for the Legion factions, and there's 5 of them. Doing the world quests on that one once you've completed the zones is really helpful. One thing that's been really great about this expansion is all these achievements can be done in your normal everyday questing, and I am a casual player. I don't like looking for groups in trade chat, so mythic runs are not things that I do in this X-Pack. All of my groups are done through looking for raid and looking for group. The app portion in here, Dungeon Piner, thank you, I could not figure out. That word was not coming to me. So it's dead easy, and if I can do it in the few hours a week that I get to play, then you absolutely can. So Diplomat, getting everything to Revered. The Lore Master would be completing off all the maps, and at least the main storylines in each of the maps of this expansion. So basically you find each part of the shard of whatever it is, the pillars of creation. Explorer, pull off all the gray areas of your map, and Variety of the Spice of Life. That one would be the 100 world quests completed. And like I said, once you've hit the world quest section, it's really easy to pump those out, especially since they give us these, 4 a day to do. And if you save it up for a couple of days, and you could do 5 in each, 3 or 4 factions all at the same time and pump that out, it's pretty easy to do. The other thing would be to do your glorious campaign, so make sure that you finished off your class campaign. Now, Schokti is my main, and so she's been receiving most of my love these days. So obviously I try and do what I can with her first, and once I'm done with her, then I move on to my other characters. So I've gone ahead and raised all of my factions to Exalted because, like I said, it's dead easy. Do the world quests, get those extra loot boxes, and you might even get something fun like an extra legendary item, which is pretty awesome. And I have that actually on a couple of my tunes now. I have received an extra legendary, which is quite nice and exciting once that happens, especially for a casual player like me. So I've gone ahead and done that. I've finished off the Nightfallen storyline because in addition to tracking Exalted reputations, because completionist, I also have a thing for mounts, so I wanted to get the Mana Saber, and in order to do that you have to finish the entirety of the Nightfallen questline. Now you're going to be exalted with the Nightfallen long before you get this mount. It's again very easy to do. Just follow the quest line, and one of the quests part of the way through is to get exalted with them. So, and that'll also give you your gear from your class hall as well. So that's something else I have done. One of the other things I have done is with my weapon. Part of the weapon abilities, once you've completed all the main abilities, you unlock the extra number 35. So I didn't realize. I knew that we were getting more to unlock once the patch dropped. I didn't realize we were getting certain numbers of artifact power refunded to us. So what is going to be happening is your number 35 ability, anything above and beyond that, is going to be refunded back so that you can spend those points in other areas. So since I didn't realize that, I went ahead and maxed out my other 2 artifact things as well. Even though I'm never going to play it, it's one of those I was like, well, you know, it takes so much artifact power to get that extra little bit of damage increase, and I just didn't see the benefit to that. So now that I know that we're getting that refunded back, I have been pumping all of my extras into that passive ability so that I can get it refunded back, so I have more points to spend there. So that's pretty much all I've been doing for Schokti. It's pretty, like I said, as long as you do the quests and you just log in and run and do your everyday kind of stuff, it's pretty easy to get there on your own. You do have to run the raids a couple of times to, you know, finish a few quest lines here and there, but otherwise it's not difficult. The other thing that I've been doing outside of playing my main is running my paladin. And what I've loved about this entire expansion so far has been how each class seems to have one portion of its Legion battle story with every other class. So, you know, the mages will have one section, but what I'm really loving is the paladins seem to, like, they're the ones who actually have discovered that shard falling from the sky early on in your campaign series. It's the paladins who find it, and later on the paladins help the priests do something in their order hall, and so it's so fun to see how all these different classes are interacting with each other without actually knowing the actual full story. So we get to see, if you have alts, you get to see how the entirety of the story matches together. And I just realized I'm talking with my hands and you can't see where I'm pointing and all that fun stuff. Not that there's much pointing to be done. Anyway, sorry about that. I'm new to this, okay? Be patient. So anyway, I have been giving a lot of love to my alts just to see how those stories are intertwining, and because the one thing that Blizzard does spectacularly well is a story. So my paladin has been the one that has been getting a lot of love because it just seems like they have their fingers in a lot of things with this story, and rightly so. Like, they're the defenders of the light, right? So they have to have some love. So the other thing that I've been, why I've been pumping up my paladin as much as I can is because of the class mounts that are coming in 7.2. Mages get a carpet, which I'm not loving, because carpets, really? But whatever. Give me a broom or something. I'm a mage, right? At least let me pretend to be a witch. So, anyway, that's neither here nor there. The Paladin's class mount looks fantastic and looks exactly the way a Paladin class mount should look. And so I have been running my Paladin just so I can have the class mount stuff unlocked. So I know there's information out there, particularly check out Wowhead. They will have the information on what you should be doing in order to get your class mount unlocked. As far as I know, it's pretty much all the stuff that I've gone over here. And, you know, the Nightfall and quest line, make sure your class order hall is all taken care of, all that fun stuff, and that should unlock the start of your class hall quest line. So that's what I've been doing. Same things on Evertoon. It's just a matter of I log in every day, I do a couple of world quests here and there, and I, not a word of a lie, I choose the easiest ones that I can do, because who has time to sit there and PvP my way through life? It's not happening. So that's what's happening. My plan right now is once 7.2 drops on Tuesday, I'll log in with my other characters and give you my reaction and see how it goes. Alright, so thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it, and hopefully I've covered everything. Otherwise, I'll talk to you later this week.